In 1971, a new country was born, Bangladesh. But it wasn't a peaceful beginning. A 9-month war led to the biggest surrender since World War II. 93,000 Pakistani soldiers surrendered to the combined forces of India and Bangladesh. This conflict started with the creation of Pakistan in 1947. East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, and West Pakistan, although both mostly Muslim, were separated by a huge distance and had very different cultures, languages, and people. The Bengalis of East Pakistan, even though they were most of the population, were treated unfairly by the West Pakistani leaders. Urdu was made the only national language, even though more people spoke Bengali. West Pakistan got more economic opportunities, making East Pakistanis angry. Bengali culture and language were suppressed, making them want their own self-rule. The seeds of unhappiness were planted, waiting for the right time to grow into a fight for freedom. That time came with the 1970 elections. The 1970 elections in Pakistan were important. For the first time, people could vote freely. The Awami League, a political party led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, wanted East Pakistan to have more control. They won a huge victory, getting 160 out of 300 seats. This meant Sheikh Mujibur Rahman should have become the Prime Minister. But the West Pakistani leaders, especially the military led by General Yahya Khan, refused to accept the results. This caused huge protests and unrest in East Pakistan. The Pakistani military used harsh tactics to stop the protests. On March 25, 1971, the army launched Operation Searchlight, a military plan to take control of East Pakistan's main cities and crush the movement for independence. What happened next was a terrible act of violence against a group of people. Operation Searchlight, which started on the night of March 25, 1971, was a terrible moment in history. What began as stopping protests became a mass killing. The Pakistani Army, led by General Tika Khan, targeted Bengali civilians, smart people, students, and anyone who might support independence. Cities like Dhaka, Chittagong, and Khulna saw terrible things. Universities became places of killing, newspaper offices were attacked, and homes were searched and destroyed. The Pakistani Army, helped by local supporters, caused a lot of fear and pain, trying to crush the Bengali spirit. The brutality of Operation Searchlight shocked the world. Millions of Bengalis ran away to neighboring India. This huge number of refugees caused big problems for India. Millions of Bengali refugees going to India created a huge crisis. India, which already had its own problems, now had to give food, shelter, and medical help to the refugees. This crisis also had important political effects. The Indian government, led by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, realized that the trouble in East Pakistan was dangerous for India and the whole area. India helped the Mukti Bahini, the Bengali freedom fighters, with diplomacy, encouragement, and supplies. As the war continued, India decided to join the fight on December 3, 1971. The Indian Army and the Mukti Bahini attacked together. The Pakistani forces couldn't fight back effectively. After only 13 days of fighting, Pakistan surrendered on December 16, 1971. This was when Bangladesh became an independent country, and it marked the end of a very violent time in South Asian history.